Chick-fil-A has built a very successful franchise network built on the faith-based core values of its founder. They are still to this day not open on Sundays.
How many are familiar with Mall of America? So Mall of America is like the largest mall in the world, right? It's huge. It's in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Minnesota. And Chick-fil-A is huge in that community, and Mall of America reached out to them and asked them to come into the mall. That was huge compliment for Chick-fil-A. And so they said, great, let's do it. We'd love to be there in the Mall of America. Be great for our brand. And the founder said, we're not open on Sundays. And Mall of America said, well, you can't come in. You have to be. You'll just have to change the policy. And the founder said, well, we're sorry. We can't change that policy. So we'll have to say no. It was a short period of time later that Mall of America called the founder and said, we really want you to be here. It's okay if you're not open on Sunday. Mm-hmm. And Chick-fil-A is the only store that's closed on Sundays in the mall. It's huge story. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you about core values?
The thing that I wrote down about all of these companies is it really comes across that each of these companies have an individual at the top whose life all the way around proves their values. It's not just in the business, it's in their personal life as well. And they come across as true leaders, not just people barking orders that they don't believe or support, but they're willing to go above and beyond the status quo.
I think that's huge, Lel, and you just crossed a line there that I think is an amazing revelation for all of us as we think about it, because how can you have one set of values outside and then another set of values inside?
My dad always taught me that a person's problems at home are also their problems at work, or vice versa. And so,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's hard to live the double life. Those problems are with them all the time.
Absolutely.
Or their values, the good things also.
Right. Well, it really speaks beyond that. And my question, that was a great point, but my question was a little different. And that is, what does it tell you about having core values in the organization, that story about the Mall of America?
I think you're respected for your core values, and you're respected that you stood up for your core values.
Absolutely. That really is the point, is that people will value your core values more than they'll value anything else. And so you see that in that example. They actually went back because Chick-fil-A stood on their core value, and they were invited back in and respected for that. So.
There was a piece on TV, and I don't even know what channel, but it was all about Chick-fil-A and the son who now runs Chick-fil-A. Right. And they asked him how that started with Sunday, were they very religious or what? And he said, well, we were always brought up in a religious home, but he said, my father told me that I would not make my employees do anything that I would not do. And he said, I don't work on Sunday, I don't expect my employees to work on Sunday.
Oh, that's
so I think that's back to that, the CEO lives his core values.
Yep. Absolutely.